What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Today we're going to be taking a look at something a little bit different, but still definitely Motu oriented. This is He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Savage Eternia Merman. This is going to be a completely different take on Merman than what we're used to seeing. As you can see up here in the corner, this is from the Netflix series. It is a CGI kind of series. As you can see, Castle Grayskull's got a completely different look. If you guys have Netflix and you haven't checked this out yet, I'd say give it a whirl. It's definitely worth a watch, especially if you're into He-Man. The lore and the backstory is kind of all going to be different, but we do get reuse of a lot of the same characters in a way, and they kind of take on a new form, as we'll see here with Savage Attorney and Merman. I did pick this guy up at Big Lots, I believe. He was $7.99 everyday low price. These guys are getting harder to find. It is April of 2025 right now, so staggering across these figures here from this series are few and far between, so I felt real fortunate to find them. I know a lot of people don't like these figures. If you go back and compare them to the vintage figures that I grew up with as a kid, I kind of see where these guys are coming from. They have more than 5 points of articulation, and we'll go over all of his articulation when we get him out of the box. So let's go ahead. I'm going to quit rambling, and we're going to get him pulled out of the box, dive down, and take a close look. All right, pulled out of the box. As you can tell, he is a really cool figure. They put a lot of detail in this guy, and he is not looking like any merman that I have ever seen, that's for sure. I thought maybe this was a sticker, which would have been really cool, but it's not. It's just a little piece of cardboard, but I'm probably still going to hold on to it to put in a diorama or something like that somewhere. Just kind of a little display sticker. I think it's kind of neat, so going to hold on to that. As far as Merman himself, we're going to go ahead and go over his articulation real quick. First time touching him for me, so kind of a rubber collar. It is kind of flexible, does not appear to be removable. His ear pieces are also kind of a softer, pliable material, and then his head feels pretty stiff and hard. Go ahead and get a good look at that face. But let's go over this articulation. So he can look to the left, he can look to the right. His head will turn all the way around, it looks like. Yep, 360 degrees. His arms will spin all the way around. They will go out and up, so we can get the T-pose like that. As far as elbow, we got no bend or articulation in the elbow, but we do have a full rotation of the hand here. The other arm's going to come out and do the exact same thing. We do have a 360-degree rotation at the waist, but we do not have any sort of ab crunch or any sort of diaphragm cut as far as that goes. Splits, he can do a pretty good split. He's going to go out to about something like that. Then he can rotate. It looks like shortly above the kneecap is a cut which rotates all the way around, so you do get a little bit of articulation there. And then the feet don't go up and down, but as you can see here, they do spin all the way around as well. So not as much articulation as we're used to getting with the origins and the Masterverse figures, but you have to remember these guys came out before they did. And as far as the articulation goes, no, they do not have as much as some, but they do have more than we got with the vintage. So pretty cool. And this accessory, it will just go, it looks like it's almost like a ring, and it will snap right over his wrist. So something like that right there looks really cool. He's a really cool figure. Like I said, I'm going to bring in a couple others to compare in case you have not seen the ones from this line. Right here is the Skeletor, and he does have kind of an ab crunch. Go check the video out on him if you want to know how he articulates fully. He did come in a 2-pack with this He-Man right here, and he does have the power sword on his back. Like I said, the video for both of these guys are up on the channel. It goes over all their articulation, everything that they came with accessory wise and such, but we're going to stay mainly focused on this merman here. I do like him a lot. I love the way that they've got him looking here, the little translucent accessory that he comes with. I'm going to turn him around to the back so you can kind of see the back of this and how it encircles his arms. Really cool armor ideas. None of it happens to be removable. It's all pinned or sculpted onto the actual figure itself, but I'm really liking the way that this guy looks, and I'm super happy to have another one of these CGI figures to get up on the shelf. I'm kind of starting their own little area or section of these figures, and I do have a couple more to get unboxed, so stay tuned to the channel. That way you can, you know, see the future unboxings of these guys if it's, excuse me, if it's something that you're into. If it's not, we've got Origins, we've got Masterverse, we've got DC, we've got wrestling figures. Basically, if it's an action figure, I'm down for it, and I like to take a look at it and check it out. So you'll probably be seeing many different styles of action figures getting unboxed on the channel. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn your notification bell on, tell someone you love them, and have yourself a blessed day. We'll see you next time.